is our boys.
What's up?
We need to
There
take
we go.
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go. There we go. Hell yeah.
What is up, boys?
Man, just getting ready to see y'all in a couple days.
Fuck
Well,
yeah.
minus Matt.
Minus me. I will
Swarms
be
a
there
couple
in
days.
spirit, dude. You know it.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out a way to get Matt mounted like on an iPad, like on a some type of like robot situation where he can kind of control himself through the crowd and it's live and he can interact with people, but we
Like,
just don't
like
have
some kind of AI thing. Here's AI
yeah,
Matt.
yeah, I think they did it on Big Bang Theory, but we're not as sciencey as those guys are. So anyway.
we will figure it out one day. So what's up with you guys? Aaron, Jonathan, what's been going on?
A lot of stuff behind the scenes that we can't really talk about, but really this whole year, all of the spring and early summer, we were on the road, and then been locking some stuff in behind the scenes, working on a ton of new music that we'll be able to talk more about, but gearing up for these shows. We have a run with Hinder next month, and really just gearing up for a big 2026 like you've never seen from us.
Coming out flying, because
yeah,
we've seen that you've changed your logo.
Yeah,
you've got some. If you want some fucking sick merch, go to the fucking Kingdom Clap store because they've just dropped a fuck ton of t-shirts that look sick as fuck.
Yeah,
and we might sell it out in Biloxi. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah,
bring it with us.
You know, you've got some sick merch out there. You've obviously got this show coming up Saturday. Have you got any shows on the way?
No, not on the way. This is a one-off, and then we have a show in San Antonio, headliner with a lot of Raven's Banquet, Sanity's Last Breath here in a hometown show. So that one's going to be awesome as well.
Yeah, that's going to be killer. And then you say you got to run with Hinder. You like going out with them boys, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Great dudes.
They had a run where they're putting something together, and we're always down. You know, it's like we've always been the band that's like, okay, like y'all need somebody out there with y'all. Let's go. You know, 24 hours notice, like, you know.
Yeah, call the boys and we're there.
Yep.
Yeah, you've built up a really nice relationship with them over the past few years, haven't you? And you know, it's always not. Yeah, there you get. He's got the shirt on. Like, where is that run going?
So we have a couple shows in Colorado, Kansas, and then coming back home, and getting back to some of this new music studio stuff.
Yeah, so we have two shows in Colorado, one in Kansas.
Nice.
Yeah, not a full tour, but just a quick little run. Get out of the studio and see something else for a bit.
Instead of black.
Instead of in the crazy room.
Well, I feel like you've been locked in that room for a little while now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'll come home some days, and I just see Jonathan just standing in the backyard with the sun beaming on him. Like,
dude, I'm saying I need to see some fucking sunlight for a second before I'm locked in here for the next 16 hours.
Dude, that's the shit that people don't understand. Like, right? Like they see you on the stage and rocking out, and it's like, oh, it's all fun and games, and it is. It really is. And as much as you probably hate being locked in that cage sometimes, it's still fun as shit. But like, talk to people about that. Like, what is it like to make a fucking song like Unbreakable? Because you know, I think most of our audience probably knows this, but if we got one or two that don't, you don't have a huge team behind you. Like you're literally, I'm assuming, in that room right there, right? Like writing the shit.
Yeah, our entire catalog was written, recorded, mixed, all that stuff in here, and you know, basically, there's a lot that goes into it, and I think some of that stuff's devalued these days with, like we were joking with the AI stuff, and like, you know, you can't replace a real human's emotions with, you know, with a robot. You know what I mean? Those songs that you really feel, and like Unbreakable at the time, we didn't know it was going to do what it did, but we knew like that was the next single. We're going to push that one hard, but we didn't know it was going to do what it did. But it's just a song about real life, relatable stuff, and that's always been our motto: is going through those struggles, those real life things that we all deal with in one way or the other, but not using that as an excuse to give up, to stay stuck in it, but to move forward, move through it. And
yeah, dude, because to his point, we're all human. We all go through stuff. None of us are different, but we pride ourselves in just getting through it. It's like, all right, you're stuck in something. How do you get out of it? Not just sit there and cry about it. Like,
Yeah.
And especially a lot of bands nowadays, it's nothing but that. So we're kind of like the antidote, like the against the grain of a lot of the stuff that's coming out that stays stuck in that. It's like, well, here's some Kingdom Collapse for everyone that needs something. You know
and
what I mean?
people, they'll see over the next, like he was saying earlier, over the next year, over the next 12 months, they'll see why we stuck to our guns with our vision for the past 5-6 years and why it's really, really starting to pay off.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, like-
something like obviously, you know, we love you guys and we're good friends with you. Like when you release new music, the first thing I think about is, okay, what part of my life is this going to resonate with?
Right.
You know what I mean? What have I been through? What is he writing about that I've already been through? Like Never Be Like You was kind of like my teenage years where we've all been rejected by society in some way, shape or form. And I took my own path.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's
And some
like
of that feeling stays
Yeah.
with you. That stays with you your whole life. You know what I mean? It's like it's where you kind of find your place or don't find your place in society. And that kind of makes you who you are. And then there's Kevin.
Yahoo!
Looky who it is.
Hey, you at Academy or what?
I am an academy. Oh, hold on. Let me do this right way here.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
what
right.
is it?
No,
The
I'm not
right
an
stuff, the right price. Academy.
Shameless plug there for the store.
I know. I'll take it.
Yeah,
And
really.
you get some blue polos on and match, dude.
Dude, well,
There you
now that we have all of y'all on, we did a live stream from our Instagram earlier where we were talking about you guys, how really from day one, y'all were like the first adapters for Kingdom Collapse. And I know we tell Kevin a lot, but we really appreciate that. And y'all are
Yeah.
gonna see the work, how y'all help promote us in the next, like I was saying, the next year or so. It's gonna keep
Things are
Going
really
up.
coming together like you've never seen from Kingdom Collapse ever. If you can kind of like read between the lines there's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
coming together.
Yeah.
That it's just it takes time here to kind of get the ducks
Yeah.
in a row to show
quackers.
to
But
make
I know
it public.
You've
I'll say
always, like,
go on, Jared.
I was just gonna say every time y'all have done something like it's been an escalation, right? Like
Yeah.
a little bit better here, a little bit better here. It's like you've always impressed us with that. And you know, people that don't know the backstory, Kevin found you guys on YouTube, kicked it over to me. I'm like, fuck yeah. And he's like, we're gonna book them on a show that we're doing in Biloxi. And I'm like, they don't even know us. Like, why the fuck would they show up? No contract, no, like we said, here's what we'll pay you guys. And you're like, sure. And we're like, are they gonna show up? I don't know.
Dude, you know what's crazy about that? I still remember that exact day, Kevin. Like, I was still in college at the time, got out of one of my classes, and you know, you were messaging me, and then we were talking, and you know how it is, like the logistics of everything of going across 3 states or whatever,
Right.
and like there's bills, there's vehicle transportation, there's gear, there's okay, can everyone else in the band get out of work or blah 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 and make this happen? Like it was definitely that last thing to push us over that edge to be like, you know what, we didn't do all this to not do it. We
Dude,
did this to
yeah.
fucking do it.
And
Let's go.
at that time, that was like what, 2018?
That was
Or
19.
19.
That was
19.
summer of
Yeah.
2019.
So I was living in California at the time, just managing the band. I remember Jonathan called, and he was like, he was fucking stoked.
I was like, we're
he was
doing
like,
it, dog.
dude, we're going to Biloxi.
We're doing it, dog. We're
And
going to the swamps.
And that honestly though, that really was the starting point of like really getting the ball moving with everything.
It was.
Yeah, you guys showed up.
Yeah,
Y'all played
I
a
love
great
it.
show. We partied a little bit after that. I just was like,
Yeah, I
holy
was gonna say
shit.
the only thing we were worried about that night after y'all showed up was if Blake was gonna make it all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
if all the Bud Lights were going to be gone out of that big ass cooler in the back.
Yeah, that was good
Wow.
shit. I think I hijacked the conversation there. Where were we at before that, Matt? Come on.
I was just gonna, because Aaron was just saying how much he appreciates it and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, you guys have been essentially with us since the beginning, you know. So I'll say on behalf of the team, because I know these two won't care. Whatever you guys need, whatever you guys want from us, just let us fucking know, and we'll make it happen.
There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely. I think that's very mutual. So
Yeah, dude. And that's like I was gonna say start with Kevin. Anytime Kevin asks us a favor, he's one of the few people where we're like, yeah, we'll do that.
we'll
Yeah.
hold the cats in a fucking video and be like, hey, come down to Biloxi. You know?
You know what I mean? But it's amazing, like you say, since that first show coming out, and watching you guys grow as a band and us as a platform as well, where we've gone, it's fucking great just to have that support from guys like you for us, and obviously the same way for you is having our support for you. It's fucking, we love you guys.
And it's like, bands wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for y'all. If it wasn't for Kevin initially in the first place and Jared, and then it kept growing, and then obviously Matt, Lisa, everybody, and everybody, like, it's crazy to have, like, we're all in this, like, different bands, different organizations or whatever, but we're all in this same thing together, this like community rock family. You know what I mean? It's fun.
Fuck yeah. And I'll tell you what, man,
I wouldn't have it any other way.
No,
that's right.
When you fucking cross that pond, boys, it is going to be one fucking party. Let me tell you, it's going to be a fucking party.
I've been waiting 5 years for this.
Part of what we can't talk about, there's a big emphasis on across the pond. So
yeah, man.
Shit, Matt, get ready, bro.
If there isn't across the pond with Kingdom Collapse, I'm probably going with them.
There you go. There you go. I want to bring it back to the writing real quick, because that's obviously like the most important thing, right? Like if you can't write good songs, you don't grow, like people don't listen.
That's like where it starts.
That's the business, right? So take us back for people that's okay. That is the room. You are in the room, right? How does it start for you guys? Yeah. How does a song like Unbreakable, or I mean, you got a ton of them. Suffer was the first one.
Before y'all get into that, y'all have a great night. I gotta go back to work.
Oh, you gotta pay the bill.
The rap price. Academy.
I will see you Saturday.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
See you later, Kevin.
Right next to the kayaks.
I'll bring them.
Okay.
How does it there we go. How does a song like Unbreakable or whatever new stuff you're working on right now, where does the idea start, and then how does it get to finished product that goes out to all the outlets that play you guys? And again, because we led the show off with Pro Tools becoming a thing, and we touched on AI and all that kind of shit. Like walk us through that process for you.
So it always, the common thread with like Unbreakable, Suffer, all the these ones that end up kind of being staples, a big part of it's human emotion, right? A strong meaning and a strong emotional theme to the song. That's where it starts. Build that chorus, build everything around it, but it starts at like right here, like 4 chords and a melody and lyrics that mean something. You know what I mean? And like you strip it down, acoustic guitar or piano or whatever, it should still sound good like that, without all the bells and whistles, the polished turd shit, and just a song, a raw song.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That was what I was going to get at. Is it lyrics first? Do you have a book of lyrics, or do you have a guitar progression, or is it what's your process?
A lot of times it's lyrics, it's melodies, with that pack that punch emotionally, and building around that.
Okay,
that's where it starts. And like sometimes you might find this quicker, or that every song's different as well.
Yeah, but it's an evolution as well, isn't it?
Substance.
Yeah.
Substance.
Is it a little different for you guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it you with an acoustic, or each one of you individually with some kind of acoustic or something that comes with an idea? Are you fleshing this out as a band in a room, live, or is this, are you working on it singularly, and then we're kind of working on our parts together after we've already got the idea?
It's a combination, but like majority is like I'll start with something, and then we'll take it through the finish line together on like, if there's, okay, we need to attack this verse here, or like, let's, fill this gap here, or like how could this be better? Or stuff like that. Like I said, it's always different, especially now. It's much more collective than it started. When it first started, when Kingdom Collapse was first a thing, it was pretty much like a solo project, but it's grown more into a full band kind of thing now, to where it's cool to see that it is collective.
And it's cool too. I was gonna say, it's still creatively he's the driving force, right? But we'll all contribute stuff. But it's cool that he can self-produce it, so we can write it together, and then everyone trusts his vision, obviously. So
and it retains that vision. It doesn't get twisted by somebody outside of the bubble.
Right. Right.
You know
Right.
what I
And I
mean?
want to get back to that self-production thing real quick too. But like to me, the coolest thing about music is like, yeah, there are people out there who just write, like they write something start to finish and it's great. And that is great. But like the evolution of a idea through a group of people, 4, 3, 4, 5, however many people's in the band, to watch it go from this thing and then get polished into what it turns into, to me, that's always been the magic of writing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
that's the part I love about it. It was like, yeah, I had this little thing, but it became this thing, and it would have never been that thing without all the other people. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I really do. And it's cool to hear that that's kind of where y'all have gone with it. But when it comes to self-producing,
so I may need to switch onto our phone, because this one. Can we do that real quick?
Yeah.
Just the link, right?
Yeah, if you got the link, just click it and we'll put you right back in.
We could do it stream or like seamless, and we could stay on here until this one's done.
Correct.
Okay.
If I'm quick enough, I can make it switch quickly. If I'm quick enough.
Wearing both hats. That's what I was going to ask you about next. When you get
wearing both hats, like his hat and my hat at the same time.
That's 2 hats on there. It makes a Sherlock.
Aaron, it was more of a metaphor, but I do appreciate the literal sense.
Have you got the link, Jonathan, or do you need me to send it?
I've got the link, sir.
I know. It sounds so official when he says shit.
And
I'll leave mine.
Yeah, just kill the other one. It should be fun.
Seamless.
There we go. Look at that. Seamless.
Synergy.
So yeah. So let's see. Well, what were we talking about there?
Do you like wearing both hats? Meaning, you mentioned being locked in that room like a dungeon and having to go out and get in sunlight. Not only
there's definitely pros and cons, right? But
right.
What I really care about is retaining that vision. It's like, we don't want to be doing something where it's like it's turned into somebody and it's twisted into something we don't like. We're not doing this to do something we don't like. We're doing music because we love it. So we got to keep that there, and so fighting for that, and that's part of it.
Right, and then you have full creative over it when you're producing it, and like you said earlier, it's just, how can we make this better? And you're all having the input, but obviously it's you,
right?
Doing the whole production and stuff like that. So
right.
Hell yeah.
How taking a song, we're touching on Unbreakable because it's probably one of your biggest hitters that everyone knows. Going from that initial idea and like the lyrics and melody, and you guys have played some big festivals and some big rooms, what is that feeling like of taking that melody and lyrics and then taking it to that fucking stage of that big room and hearing people sing it back to you?
It's awesome. Like the whole, like just sticking to what is genuine and authentic from us translates to the fans, like, and hearing those songs, like people are just yelling that, the tagline or whatever it is. And it's like that goosebump moment where it's like, it's everything that we fight for as a band to retain who we are pays off in those moments where it's like that, because it's relatable.
And dude, I think I feel it now more than ever, because over the years too, with going through, and we've talked to labels, managers, stuff, and it's like, y'all should fit in this box. Y'all should fit in this box. Y'all are too plain. And it's like,
fuck that box.
Yeah, like just sticking to our guns. Just as a human in general, people want you to change, but it's like, no, we know who we are, and we're gonna stick to this because we know it works. And we've had to fight for ourselves for a while, but
it's because we're not the band in the cool kids club. We're not in the system. We're not plugged in. We don't have a label. Like, they don't want to respect it.
Right.
But it's like, I don't care. Like, this
I wear your
this is ours.
I wear your independent AF shirt all the time.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. And like, with that being said, we were never against the right fit that sees that vision, believes in it, and wants to be a part. Just like the sound. There's plenty of people outside of the band that we do work with, but it's one of those things where those things are understood, and it's a good working relationship, and there's good chemistry there, and it's
we got to feel it. And like, we're not the band. We're not just 4 band dudes, right? Who are just musicians. That's it. We like think about every aspect of a band, the business side, the creative side, all that. So we're very not leery, may not be the right word, but bringing people in, we definitely do our due diligence before we like give someone a piece of the pie, if you will.
That's right. And you have to do that
what
nowadays.
works for us and what doesn't.
You know, it's a lot of hard work. You know, obviously I see a little bit more behind the scenes of Casey with what we do with you at Riff and stuff like that. Thank God, Joe, God rest his soul.
I was just
And
when you said that, I was thinking of him.
It's not fucking easy, people. It ain't fucking easy.
Right.
You know, these guys pump their fucking blood, sweat, and tears into this fucking band. If you saw what they were doing behind the scenes, and I still don't even see like all of what they're doing. Like they're grinding constant. Like Jonathan said, he's in the fucking studio. He's
MIA
and
for
it's all
months.
self-funded.
Yeah. Dude, and to your point with when he brought up Joe, like he was one of the ones too where he always knows I'm like the skeptical. I'm like, let's get to know someone. But Joe was one of the first people like we really brought in. And he added just a crap ton of value. And we know when we feel it with someone, we're bringing them in because not because they're friends, but it's like we know they can bring a lot to the table.
Right. And they're not a shitbag too. That always helps.
Exactly. That helps a lot.
Yeah, you're right. Matt, I think we got a video queued up. I can't read what actual song it is. I just know
It's Elevate.
Okay, there we go. Let's play that. Let's play this video real quick. I'll click on that, Matt. And then when we come back after the video, we'll talk about the video and the song, and we'll also talk about what people can expect this Saturday in Biloxi, if they want to come out and fucking jam with you guys in person.
Yeah.
So let's check it out. Here we go. Kingdom Claps. Damn.
Killer.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that's a banger.
They're all bangers.
Damn right.
Whew. Yeah, that's killer. You know, I think you mentioned it a minute ago about like the way
all bangers, no mash.
You're right. You mentioned it earlier though about your perspective. I forgot how exactly you said it, but like you'll kind of have a positive spin on everything, right? Am I not wrong
like,
there?
Make it keep pushing.
Correct. It's like you can hear the anger, you can hear the rage, but yeah, it's got a positive flow to it. And I had a conversation about this one time. A band that maybe people don't like, it strikes me as the same is Hatebreed. They have a lot of lyrics that are the same way, and they're the name is like Hatebreed, like they're about hate. It's like no, they have so much like keep fighting, and y'all remind me of that in your lyrics.
Yeah, that's honestly a big influence. Like I like all that stuff. We came from more of that metal background, a lot of the Hatebreed, Lamb of God, stuff like that. And so I write a lot more melodic stuff, so it leans into more rock. But
yeah, dude, when Jonathan came out of the womb, he came out smiling, but with a goddamn fist, just ready to fight,
like an angry smile. I'm gonna fuck you up,
right?
But that's easy to relate to, right? Because like you said earlier, everybody goes through shit, and it's just a matter of choice as to whether you want to you can't ignore it. So that's why I appreciate the anger in the music, because I don't want to ignore it, but at the same time, you don't want to be, you don't want to give up.
Yeah, well, dude, and like any line of work, any human, you wake up every day, there is a challenge. There is something you have to accomplish, small or big, and it's your choice. Do I do it or do I not?
That's right.
It's that cup of black coffee. Fuck up. Let's fucking go.
And it is like it's why this industry, and in my opinion, is the best part of the music industry, the rock and metal scene, is because of those relatable lyrics, the powerfulness that I know that you guys have had people come up to you at shows and say like, I remember that family you had come up to you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and that's got to make you feel good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
what does that feel like?
They've come out to like 5 or 6 different shows or festivals. We keep in touch, and like it's cool to like build those friendships, from the music, from just keeping it real in a lyrical sense, and like who we are as a band. Even then too, like there's a lot of bands where it's like, oh, I'm not gonna go out there and hang with everybody. I'm not, I'm too good for that kind of thing. And it's like we've always been the opposite. You know what I mean? So because like no one's gonna go out there and create the opportunities for us. We got to create it ourselves. So you got to be out there. You got to be hanging out and show everybody that you care and that you're thankful for the support. And
that's the biggest thing is like a lot of bands they think they get to a certain level, they've already made it. And it's like, it's not a financial thing. It's like, dude, we still have a long, long road to go. And we want to make sure everyone knows, be it media, radio, fans, that we're appreciative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even at those levels, that there's still going to be a a aspect of us that never goes away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like one of the best things I heard at a show. I took my nephew to Slam Dunk Festival, and While She Sleeps were headlining one of the stages in the tents, and security fucking dropped someone from crowd surfing. So Loz just stopped the fucking set, and he was like, he raged on at fucking security, and he was like, "These are the fucking people that pay for us to do what we're fucking doing. Make sure you look after them." You know what I mean? And it's having that, because it's the fans that buy your merch, they buy the tickets to the shows, and you can do and have that fucking outlet on stage, you know, because it is a mental outlet. You know, when I go to a show and I'm in the crowd,
have fun.
It's a mental release for me when I'm in the crowd. So for you guys being up on stage, it's no different. You know,
well, dude, and what occupation can you go and just raise 2 middle fingers and not get fired
and like yell and drink
and get a bunch back that are happy that get it back, and they're happy that you did it, you know?
That's what my dad, he's a big supporter of us, but you know, sometimes he thinks stuff's angry, but I'm like, Dad, this is where people buy their tickets. That's like the escape.
Like rock and metal's like the punching bag. These songs are like, get it out. You know what I mean? Like, that's what these songs are. You know,
like Matt just said though, and you go to like these big festivals like Sonic Temple, where it's like just heavy music all day long, and you look in these pits, right? And we've all seen stories of like festivals or music things where people die and get trampled on. It's not rock music. They're in the pit throwing elbows and doing shit, but when they see somebody fall down, they pick them up, because like you said, it's an outlet. It's not you're not there to hurt people or hate or whatever. You just get the shit out in a community of people that feel the same way.
Right.
Yeah. And it's not just, you know, I'll never forget, like, if we do some digital street team with KC and stuff, and I remember, I think it was a stream chat, and people were giving Jonathan some shit in the chat. So next thing that comes up is a picture of Jonathan with his fucking middle finger stuck up to everyone. You know what I mean? And it was that kind of banter in that. And like you said, you're involving the fans, you're making those connections and stuff like that. And it's fucking important for you guys to get to where you want to be.
Yep.
That's right. Well, what can people expect this Saturday night if they come out to the Sanctuary? It's a good cause. We know it's rock for a reason. Suicide awareness, prevention, that type of stuff. What can they expect from the show from you guys?
KC classic good time.
Like, a lot of hooting, a lot of hollering.
I mean, it's
a lot of hooting and hollering, baby. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm going for,
dude. A fun time. Yeah. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So, you know, if people are on 1 foot in, 1 foot out on it, and it's like, come out. You know, what else are you gonna do on a Saturday night or wherever in fucking Biloxi? Are you gonna go to the casino and just waste your money? You know?
Yeah, well, you can do that. You can do that before and or after.
Exactly.
So you can do that,
and you can waste money at the merch table. Let's go.
Yeah, gamble,
right?
The Sanctuary. You guys haven't been there yet.
For sure, get something.
Well, hey Jared, so we Kevin's talked about this new venue, but how do you like the Sanctuary? It's pretty cool. We've never played there.
I do like it a lot. It's an old church that they renovated. They've got the lights looking really good. Speaking of casinos, it's literally, you could throw a baseball and hit the Treasure Bay and a casino right there. So it's right in the heart of Biloxi on Highway 90. It's really cool. The owners are doing a lot. They're really working hard to try to, you know, to make it a venue and in the sense of music, you know, wedding stuff. I mean, like, they want it to be a place where people go to hang out. So they're working hard.
What's the bar
like?
look
It's stocked, very stocked and very full.
Yeah,
that's good news. So for those coming to the show on Saturday that haven't seen KC live, I know you've played down in Biloxi a few times for us. But new people come to the show. What do you want them to take away from your performance?
To just, you know, just listen to those songs. Like, you know, try to find one that you resonate with. You know, there's a lot there that is relatable, and that's our goal at the end of the day, is just relating to everybody and all letting those emotions out. You know, just having a good time. Resonating with a positive message. You know, it's like, no matter how dark the world gets, you know, especially with all this stuff that's been going on lately, no matter how crazy or violent the world gets, music is there, you know, and all these bands are there pouring their hearts out. It's like, you know, there's a lot to connect with.
Yeah, dude, let us be your distraction for an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Like, come, just leave your shit at the door, come in, enjoy it.
Or if it's Dark Remedy and J-Rod, or, you know, it's like Carrie and Envision, Alex, all them, like, it's
Who?
a big old circle.
It's gonna be a
of
turnout. You're right. Come be a part of the community. Come hang out and vibe out with some like-minded individuals. I agree with everything you said.
It's going to be a party, that's for sure.
Well, gentlemen,
always is.
we appreciate.
Oh, Jared's
Uh-oh.
glitching on us.
He is malfunctioning.
Come on, man.
What's he doing? Well, while he sorts his shit out, like it's for a great cause, you know, it's suicide awareness. There's going to be people there. Mission 22 is going to be there talking about, because it's National Suicide Day, I believe, is the day of the show.
Yep.
So it's going to be for.
Oh, Matt is captain now.
Yeah, like Jesus, man.
I'm back,
we're live and
truckers.
unsupervised.
Yeah. No, I don't know what you said, Matt. I don't know. All I said was it's going to be a good time, and y'all come hang out with some like-minded individuals.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
We're looking forward to it.
And if anyone's looking for Kingdom Collapse anywhere, where's the best place to connect with you guys, or whatever?
OnlyFans/Kingdom Collapse.
Yeah, so Facebook, Kingdom Collapse, Instagram, Kingdom Collapse, kingdomcollapse.com. Spotify, you know.
Jonathan's personal email, kingdomcollapsehotguy98@ymail.org.
Ymail.
Ymail.
Nice.
Oh,
Why?
oh, fucking hell. We love you guys, and we appreciate you coming on.
Always.
We'll see y'all later,
Good
man.
hanging with y'all.
Saturday. We'll see you Saturday.
We'll see
Yes,
you.
sir.
Yeah.
See y'all then.
Take it easy,
Good night.
boys. Look after
Bye.
yourselves.
Yes, sir.